slap you upside your chin into reality and let you idiots know that the reason that we were our own country at one point, yeah, Texas was its own country. The reason is because we're badasses. You understand? I mean, you know, anything that you have to bring to it, bring it on. Is all I said. Bring it on. Jesus Christ. Who else we got going on? 856, you're on the horn.
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
How's it going?
Just want to know what you have against My Little Pony.
Well, the thing I have against it is that it's supposed to be for 8-year-old girls, and we've got little 18-year-old fruit bowls like yourself sitting over here trying to champion the promotion of it as some kind of venue for entertainment. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we are already in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. Moreover, folks, there's all kinds of little buttons underneath your player there, all right? There's a Facebook like button. You understand? There's a nice little tweet this button. There's a share this button. Use and abuse those buttons, baby. It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. It's just a freaking click. Jesus Christ. I told myself I wasn't going to get this way, but Jesus Christ. All right, let me take some more callers. We're supposed to be talking about Texas. The United Nations is waving their international finger in our faces, and you know what? We still executed that disgusting, murderous rapist of a 16-year-old girl, and I don't care if he needed to talk to some Mexican consulate jerk dick, all right? He deserved to die, and I hope he burns in hell. Area code 281, you're on the horn.
Is that me?
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
That's because you're a stupid, dumb, imbecilic loser. 507, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, hey, I just want to talk about the...
Well, you sound too young to even be listening to this program, for Christ. I mean, what the hell? Where's the parents for this crap, man? I mean, look. I know that we were going to be listened to by those that are 15, 16, 17 years old. I understand that. I mean, I'm not promoting that. I don't advertise that at all. This is an over 18 show. But unfortunately, this is the internets. And, these kids, they're left in front of some goddamn computer machine while their parents are out at happy hour, looking to get the horizontal mambo by some ethnic minority that, gives them a decent lambada session on some makeshift dance floor. I mean, this is why these kids are here. And these kids aren't just little 15, 16-year-old kids. I mean, these kids sound like they're 10, they're like 9 years old, 8 years old, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me take another caller. I mean, hopefully it's somebody with some kind of bass in their voice. I mean, if it's not a young kid, hopefully it's somebody, with some kind of testicular fortitude and they have some bass in their voice and they're not these over-feminine jerk dicks that we're seeing in everyday life. I mean, have you gone up to anybody who's under the age of 30 lately? I mean, it's obnoxious, isn't it? It's obnoxious. You go up to them, you're like, hey, how's it going? And it's like,
oh, how you doing?
This is how these people are talking, man. I'm not joking. Jesus Christ. Who else? Have we got anybody else, engineer? I mean, this is getting ridiculous. This is supposed to be Baller Friday, for Christ's sake. We got anybody else or what? All right, well, we got, what is this? Owl Mix? Is that you, Owl Mix? Yeah, you're just playing with your Peter Popper. Who else? 801, what's up? You're on the horn.
Welfare's free money. Deal with it, you racist son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah? How old are you?
54.
Right. You sound about 15. Are you saying that it's free money because your single whore mammy is collecting it?
Yes.
Yeah. And why is your single whore mammy collecting it, and where is she now?
Because she faked it.
What?
She faked being hurt at work to get welfare.
She faked to get it work. So if I take this this number of yours and I turn it into, because I can actually get paid, for turning in welfare cheats. So you're admitting to me right now that your mother's a welfare cheat and she faked on her application to get some kind of government assistance. Is that what you're admitting to?
Yes, you racist son of a bitch.
Hey, 801-600. So it would be more. You'd be more than okay for us to dox you, do a reverse lookup on your number, turn you into the social services, and let them know about this. You'd be okay with it?
I don't give you permission, but go on ahead.
No, come on. Look, son, why do you think that collecting hard-earned people's money is somehow free money for you? I mean, I know that, you got some disgusting, probably bad period-smelling slut bag of a mother who's probably brought in about, maybe 5 or 6, 7, 8 guys that have come in and tried to be your daddy. Am I right or am I wrong so far?
No, it's more like 10, 11 maybe.
Well, like 10, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I was just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, for Christ's sake, About 10 guys coming in, they're trying to be your father, and, they don't really want you around anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're just coming in here to try to give your mother the high hard one. They're more than willing to just, kind of dump you off on some kind of stupid little video or a violent video game or some kind of goddamn, illegal alien or something while they're tagging your mom. So what you're trying to say is that you're perfectly okay with your mom being some waste of human flesh that does nothing but services flesh flutes to get a payday beyond the sustenance provided to her by the government. Is that a fair assessment?
Well, yeah, it sounds a lot like you, kind of.
No. I know you're getting a little offended by it because it's kind of harsh to realize that, oh, geez, Christ, this mother that I've justified, coming home drunk in a puddle of her own piss and vomit in the middle of the apartment stairwell, that I justified when she brought home that fat, disgusting, bloated idiot that smelled like olive oil, and the only reason was because, he took us on a trip to, Disney World. The reason that, Mom stays late, after work is to go to happy hour in hopes of getting another daddy. I mean, this whole nonsense, I mean, it's hitting you right in the breadbasket, and I know that you're getting a little offense, or taking a little bit offense to it. What you should be doing is taking offense to it from your mother, because it's your mother's fault. Where's your father in all this, 801? I mean, I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to talk to you for real. Where's your father?
He's dead.
He's dead. What happened to him? What happened to him?
He got killed in the Iraq War.
No, yeah, it took you a long time to say that, maybe, I mean, it's really sad, man, because you really can't trust these women, maybe, let me hang them up. I don't want to say anything. Let me hang them up. Hang them up, engineer. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the story. You know the story. Mom tells the kid, hey, your dad died in war, just to make the kid feel better, to make sure that, he doesn't realize that he was just some bastard conceived in some bar bathroom shit stall. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to break this kid's heart, for Christ's sake. Let me just go ahead and move on. I'm sorry, folks. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Supposed to be talking about Texas, boy, and it seems like nobody wants to talk about Texas because they know that Texas is the greatest state in the union, if not the world. Area code 319, you're on the horn. What's up? Oh, Jesus Christ, another stupid deaf mute. How about 111, you're on the horn. What's up?
Yeah, I was just wondering if Texas...
You're stumbling over your own tongue, kid. You want to know why? Because you're stupid. You understand? You're uneducated. It's not your fault. Once again, this applies to you too. You got to thank your single whore mother that hopped on something that looked good in a leather jacket, out came you out of the oven 9 months later, and now who was there to raise you? Who was there to show you how to be a man? Who was there to show you how to piss, with your own 2 feet instead of squatting on a goddamn pot? Nobody. It was Mammy. It was Mammy. And that's why you can't even say a statement without thinking about it. We can hear you think, you stupid kid. We can hear you think. You're like,
I want to talk about in Texas.
I mean, we can hear you stupid kids think because you're stupid. And instead of being stupid, why don't you acknowledge it and use this tool that we call the internet to enlighten yourself? I mean, make yourself educated. Whatever question that you've ever wanted to ask is answered right here on the internet. Don't just read it, all right? Don't just read it. Remember it. Retain it. Absorb it in that stupid noggin of yours instead of these dumbass acronyms for, shorter text chats on goddamn iPhones, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Let me move on to the next subject matter. It seems to me that, like I said, whenever I say the name of the state of Texas, everybody's just shaking in their boots and they know better to say anything and froth at the mouth of my great state. So instead of intimidating the listening audience by continuing to talk about Texas, let me go ahead and move on to the next subject matter, folks. And I want to talk a little bit about this British tabloid by the name of News of the World. Now, we talked a little bit about this hacking scandal. We've been talking about it for the past couple of days. And if you haven't heard about it, well, then, maybe you need to Google it up for yourself at this point. I don't want to go over what we've gone over for the past couple of days. But now, this scandal has gone from, a little girl who was missing and the News of the World hacking her voice mailbox, for whatever nefarious purposes. It's gone from that, and it's hit the Prime Minister's office, baby. I mean, David Cameron is linked to this News of the World crap. I mean, David, what are you doing, baby? What are you doing? You're trying to put your country on a fiscal responsible path. You're trying to implement a lot of economic policies that are unpopular with the country. I mean, this is the last thing you do is hire some stupid jerk dick that is related to something as nefarious and disgusting as this. Well, the reason that I bring this up, folks, is because, let's be honest, all right? This little hacking situation doesn't just relate to this little girl that was missing and ended up becoming dead. This also relates to everything that the News of the World did. The implications of this hacking investigation has gone from just this little poor dead girl that they hacked her voice mailbox to all of their celebrity exposés. The exposés of Sarah Ferguson. A lot of these inside scandals that they were able to find on some of these British celebrities. There are alleging out there, this is all alleged, of course, that hacking, that there was a hacking type of wing, for a lack of a better term, a hacking type of wing within the News of the World that was known about by the editors at the time to get a lot of the information that you're seeing, all right? To get a lot of the information that you're seeing in some of this publication. It's horrible. And it's hitting David Cameron's goddamn cabinet, for Christ's sake. His director of communications up in here, I forgot his name. What's his name? Andy Coulson, I think his name is. He got put in jail and was bailed out on Friday after being arrested for these allegations of phone hacking while he was the goddamn editor of the News of the World paper. This guy, Andy Coulson, was the director of communications for David Cameron, for Christ's sake. David, what are you doing, for Christ's sake? What are you doing? You know what you're doing? I'll tell you what you're doing, David, all right? You're doing a recipe for this, all right? Go ahead, engineer. You're doing a recipe for,